Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Mech Maharashtra, which provides you the educational videos. Okay, we'll start the session. Now we have seen the worm gear design parameters, design structure, the force analysis, then we have solved the thermal consideration, force analysis, beam strength, wear strength. Now I'll give the formulation list of the worm gear, which helps you to solve the numerical very easily or remember the formulation by this way, by practice. Go to the list of worm gear pair. I prepared here the list of formulas, so you can use sequentially. I will tell in this the steps also how to solve the numerical. That will be we can say the design procedure. Now first, these are the terminologies which you can see up to this. These are all the terminologies such as module D by Z. Now it is also called as a dW by ZW. Now there is a question, it is not equal to. Why? Because the worm gear is having circular cross section which is having different angle of teeth, and worm is also having different angle as well as a cross section. That's why not equal, but it is module. Clear? Then lead we can calculate, that is PA into ZW. So PA is nothing but axial pitch, pi into m into ZW. Now you can say the normal module, I told you cos lambda is equal to mn by m, diametral quotient dw by m, tan of lambda, that is lead divided by pi dw. You can directly write this equation if they have not given in terms of lead, zw by q. Gear ratio in terms of the number of teeth and as well as a rpm. It will not include the diameter. As I told you, the diameter is not equal. Clear? Now center distance. Center distance is average of 2, that is worm and gear, divided by 2. The pressure angle, normal pressure angle, you can calculate. Addendum, one time module, 1.25 times module. You can remember always this. Now there is a condition, if lead angle is less than 15 degree, we'll have to take. So generally it will be less than 15 degree. Correct? Now in case of the greater than 15 degree, we'll have to take mn value. So most of time 99% they will ask first one, that is less than 15 degree, correct, or up to 15 degree. Now the face width we can calculate, though it is because of its cross section it is 2m square root of q plus 1 or 0.73 times dw, whichever with the larger we'll have to take. So these all are the terminology. Here remaining are length of worm, this is very important, pi into m in bracket 4.5 plus zg, number of teeth on gear, divided by 50. This is the standard equation of the length of worm. Now the designation zw, zg, qm, and after that also one is cd if the digit is there. Now pitch line velocity of worm, pitch line velocity of gear, in which dw, nw, dg, ng we can add as per the worm and gear. Correct? So up to this part, that is 14 number, you are step number 1 of every example of worm gear. Step number 1. This will be step number 1. Then step number 2, if they have asked for component of the forces, tangential force, axial force, radial force, which can be equate. See equation, they have mentioned Fwt is equal to Fga, which is equal to input power by velocity. Always if worm is there, input power by velocity, Fwa, which is equal to Fgt, which is equal to Fwt, tan of divided by tan of 5e plus lambda. Third one, radial force, which is of course gear and worm radial force are equal. So Fwr into tan of lambda divided by tan of 5e plus tan lambda, not 5e plus lambda, tan of 5e plus tan lambda. Most of students make mistake here. Into tan of phi n divided by sine of lambda. Therefore we know the tan of phi v is nothing but the friction angle, mu v is equal to mu by cos of phi n, phi v is equal to tan inverse of this. Next would be the sliding velocity. If they have asked, you can calculate as per the angle. We have seen the theory behind this and directly will get the answer like this. This will be the step number 2. Now from efficiency, understood? First step is terminology, second step is a component of forces. Step number 3, if they have asked for efficiency, we know the equation. Efficiency is tan of lambda divided by tan of phi v plus tan of lambda. So here very important, tan of phi v and here tan of phi will like this, it is on not bracket. So just please remember this, and it will come, it will understand from your side by the practice only. Clear? This will be the efficiency. Now if the friction angle is more, it is always self locking, I told you. Next will be the step number 4. Step number 4, beam strength of the worm gear. FB is equal to sigma b for gear into face width into module into Lewis factor cos of lambda. Everything I told you, BG sigma bending stress SUT by 3. Beam face width we can calculate by 2 way, whichever be the larger value we need to select. Lewis factor for 20 degrees generally we'll have to take. Correct? Next will be the wear strength of the gear. Now in case of the wear strength, FW is equal to DGBKN. So this will be the wear strength, and by the effective load we can calculate the K into FGT, tangential force of gear, which is equal to PO by VG. Very important, divided by KV, velocity factor. So FGT we have calculated KV as per the given data, and last one is a factor of safety we need to check as per the weaker part. If bending is weaker, I will write FB is equal to Fs into F effective. If wear strength is weaker, FW is equal to Fs into F effective. So likewise these are the formulation which we can use. And last step, thermal consideration. In case of the thermal consideration, I told you there is a 2 condition, heat generation, heat dissipation. So heat generation will be power input minus power output. So output is efficiency is equal to output by input, therefore Pi into 1 minus efficiency, and heat dissipation is HA delta T, overall heat transfer coefficient, affected area, and delta T. Delta T is nothing but output temperature of the lubricating oil divided by atmospheric temperature. So if I equate these two terms, I will get Pi is equal to HA into TO minus TA divided by 1 minus efficiency. This equation, if they have asked for TO, I will have to switch the terms and will get this equation. So these value, area, this value of C, all these things are given from the questions, you can take directly, but important is up to this part. Clear? So likewise these are the steps and niche of formulas. I hope you understood. Just want to tell you, you need to write this all the steps from your side one by one as per the steps, and revise it many times. Will not confuse at the time of exam. Clear? Okay, the numericals on this I'll solve in the next session. Thank you.